Okay, so we've been in town for about
5 hours, 4 hours.
we got in at like 4, right? 4.
Yeah.
So 4 hours, and I'm gonna show you our Airbnb that we're staying at in Wichita. So as you walk in, there's this like little cassette welcome mat, and then the radio was on when we got here, or this player was on when we got here, and there's the 1967 Chevy Impala from Supernatural. And if you guys didn't already know, I am a huge Supernatural fan. So this place, this Airbnb is called the Wayward Inn. There's my husband. And this house is centered around Kansas's song, Carry On My Wayward Son, and she decided to also make it supernatural themed. So if you come over here, look, it says Don't You Cry No More, which is, there's lyrics of the song all around. They have some snacks for us here. There's my husband. Some more decor. As you see, it says Wayward Inn right there. This one's probably my favorite because of the Carry On My Wayward Son, and then there's the Impala, and then Dean and Sam's silhouettes. But my favorite part of their table is the Sam and Dean initials carved into the table. Well, it's not carved into the table, it's vinyl, but yeah. So we're gonna come over here. This is the kitchen. Well, this is the dining room. And then you come to the kitchen, and like on most all of her light switch, she has this on there. And this, okay, so ignore the Lawrence, Kansas part, but it said trivia, what city and state are Sam and Dean from? Obviously Lawrence, Kansas, and I put hashtag SPN on there. And oh my goodness, the stove covers are probably my favorite. This one is probably my favorite. Carry On My Wayward Son. Like, I love all things supernatural, so the Wayward Inn, that's the name of the place. Hope your apple pie is freaking worth it. But, and then here it says, to the Wayward Inn Dog Park. The last step is a doozy, watch your step. And it's a pretty nice backyard, but I'm not taking you guys out there because it's late. And this is also a pet-friendly place, so if you guys were to book this place, it is pet-friendly. Okay, so this is the second room. And where's the light? Oh, here's the light switch. That's the light switch, but it's on the fan right now. But it says, lay your weary head to rest, which is cute. It's also another lyric of the song. And this is the second bedroom. This one, it says, not used, no cleaning. There's a little tag you put on the door. But we're not using this room, so that's perfectly fine. And then on that, it says, carry on. The woman who rents this out, she's a realtor, so. And then we have the bathroom. I have no idea what happened there. It was like that when we came here, but this is the tub. It has she has some no sticky grips. Hi, I'm short, so I don't use that mirror. And then we have I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. That is the bathroom. And here's the master room. As you can see, all of our stuff is in here. But like I said, we were only here for an hour max before we left. Men of letters, preceptors, observers, beholders, chroniclers. Like, you know, because they were, Sam and Dean like the men of letters. And here's the mirror that I use because I'm short. Hi. And then, so it's like, and then the room is over here. So there aren't any wayward items in this room. This is more like a beach vibe room. But everything, like this whole office space right here is more wayward, like obviously wayward. So yeah. So when we got into town, we came to our Airbnb and what did we do? We took a shower to wake ourselves up from the 5-hour drive. And then we decided to go to the mall. We went to the mall, we walked around a little bit, and on our way out, I see 3 cops just.
Well, we heard someone behind us. We saw like a lot of running, and then I looked behind us, and you just hear people screaming, and then all of a sudden, just like a panic sets in over everybody in this mall, and they all start running out. They're like, "Oh, I guess we got to run." And then by that time, once we turned,
The cops were running the other way and yelling at everybody to get out. And I was like, what's going on? So we ended up running out, and turns out we just went to Longhorns, which is like literally like what, right next door. And I was like, okay, I think we're safe here. And we just ate dinner. And once we got out of dinner, apparently there was a shooting at the mall. I was like, my first day here.
It's allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's unconfirmed because nobody's really picked it up. But I mean, you cause that much mass panic and multiple cops show up.
We were literally on our way out. I was going to go grab a blanket, and next thing I know, you see everybody running towards us, and then I see the cops running the other way, and I'm like, something's happening.
Yeah. Very intriguing. So.
But we also, where do we go? We went downtown Wichita to explore a little bit, and now we're back at the Airbnb to chill.
You just showed it.
Yeah. It's a new day. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. We are going to the zoo today. But before we go on that, so what happened last night, that little story that we told you just a while ago, well, I found a report this morning, and apparently a couple of teenagers broke out into a fight, and a witness allegedly heard a gunshot. Which is weird because even if one gunshot went off, my husband and I would have been able to hear it too. Like, people were just running. And I was like, what's going on? But they couldn't locate where, like, they didn't tell us where what happened in the mall, but a gunshot echoes pretty loudly in the mall. And that mall is not that big. Literally, it's not that big. It's 2 stories, so it's bigger than where I'm from, but we would have heard a gunshot especially if people were running through the store we were in. But who knows? Apparently it was just a couple kids that broke out into a fight, and somebody claims they heard a gunshot, and that's what caused mass hysteria. That's why I was running for my life. I had no idea what was going on. And my husband told me, just keep going, don't look back, just keep going. I was like, okay. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to the zoo. I switched bags over to my backpack because I don't want to carry a purse while I'm walking through a park. My brush just fell while walking through a park, and this will hold my water bottle, or water bottles, because my husband doesn't carry a bag, so it'd be me. Water bottles and a couple of snacks, just in case we get hungry. But yeah, and we're gonna go pick up some vitamins too, because I forgot mine on the way up here. But yeah, so pictures and videos of the zoo coming up. I almost forgot the name of the zoo is Sedgwick Zoo here in Wichita, Kansas.
Hi.
I ain't got nothing for you, dude.
Well, that's just sad.
I'm sorry.
I think that's why he keeps throwing the ball down. Because their hay bale's empty and he wants. No, he's got hay.
It's been a couple days, but so after the zoo, we went to go eat pho at a Vietnamese restaurant. My husband got fried rice, and I got pho because I was craving pho. After that, we went back to the mall, the same mall that we did stories at about the story that we told you, and I bought myself a Green Bay Packers shirt, and my husband bought him and his family Caitlin Clark shirt. They're big sports fans. I support sports by association. So yeah. And then after that, we just went back to the Airbnb and just chilled out. We had bagel bites for dinner, and what else did I do? I just watched not Supernatural, Law and Order SVU for most of the night, and then we went to bed. We woke up early the next day to leave about 8 o'clock, and yeah, but it was a really nice Labor Day weekend. More trips, more adventures in the life of Alexis and John later. Yeah.